Once upon a time, in the heart of a sprawling emerald forest, there lived a little bird named Mira. Mira was not the grandest bird in the forest. She didn't have the brilliant feathers of the peacock, nor the powerful wings of the eagle. Her plumage was a soft brown, speckled with gentle hints of gold that shimmered only when the sunlight caught her just right. She was small, smaller than the robins and much quieter than the magpies. But Mira had something truly special, though even she didn't know it yet. Every morning, Mira would watch the other birds soaring high above the treetops, their wings slicing through the dawn sky. She would listen to their songs, filling the air, so bold and bright. Deep down, she longed to join them. She dreamed of flying higher, singing louder, and being noticed. But each time she tried, doubt crept in like a shadow. One chilly morning, as the dew clung to the leaves and a gentle mist hugged the earth, Mira perched quietly on her favorite branch. She watched as the elder birds gathered, discussing the coming change of seasons. It was time, they said, for the great migration, a journey across mountains, rivers, and fields, all the way to a warmer land where food was plentiful and the sun shone brighter. Mira's heart fluttered with excitement and fear. She had never flown more than a few trees away from her nest. The thought of crossing vast distances filled her with worry. Would she be strong enough? Would her wings carry her that far? What if she got lost? As the day of departure approached, Mira's anxiety grew. She practiced flapping her wings, soaring from branch to branch, but always hesitated when it came to flying above the canopy. She remembered stories told by elder birds of fierce winds, towering mountains, and wide, unending rivers. Each story added another stone to the growing mountain of fear inside her. On the eve of the migration, Mira sat alone, watching the stars twinkle through the leaves. She felt small and uncertain. Suddenly, a gentle voice spoke from the shadows. It was Elder Luma, the wise old owl, known for her quiet wisdom and kind heart. "Why do you sit here alone, little one?" asked Luma, her eyes reflecting the starlight. Mira sighed, her voice barely a whisper. "I'm afraid, Elder Luma. I don't think I can make the journey. What if I'm not strong enough?" Luma ruffled her feathers and hopped closer. "You see those stars up there, Mira? Each one shines with its own light, no matter how small. In the vastness of the sky, even the tiniest star can guide a traveler home. You may be small, but within you is a power brighter than you know. It's not the size of your wings, but the strength of your spirit that will carry you. Believe in yourself, for that is where true power lies." Mira listened, her heart swelling with hope. The owl's words echoed inside her, quieting her fears. She realized she had been measuring her worth by comparing herself to others, not recognizing the unique strength and courage within. The next morning, as the flock gathered at the edge of the forest, Mira took a deep breath. The leader called out, "It's time." Wings flapped, feathers rustled, and one by one, the birds lifted into the sky. Mira hesitated for only a moment before spreading her wings. She remembered Elder Luma's words and let her heart guide her. At first, the flight was exhilarating. Mira soared above the treetops, the wind rushing past her feathers. She felt a freedom she had never known. But as the forest faded behind them and the journey stretched on, fatigue set in. The mountains loomed ahead, their peaks shrouded in mist. Many birds began to tire, their formation wobbling as winds grew stronger. A sudden gust sent the flock scattering. Mira found herself alone, buffeted by the wind. Panic surged through her. Doubt whispered, "You're not strong enough." But then she remembered Luma's wisdom. She focused on her breath, steadying her wings, and looked for the stars, just as the owl had taught her. Slowly, Mira found her rhythm. She realized that she didn't have to outfly the eagles or outshine the peacocks. She only had to trust herself, one wing beat at a time. As the journey continued, Mira faced many challenges. She battled rainstorms and chilly nights. She flew over vast rivers, her reflection rippling below. There were moments she wanted to give up, moments when her wings ached and hope seemed far away. But each time, she remembered the power within her, the quiet strength that grew with every challenge she overcame. Along the way, Mira noticed something else. Other small birds, frightened and unsure, looked to her for guidance. They saw her determination and followed her lead. Mira became a beacon for those who doubted themselves, her courage inspiring others to keep going. After many days and nights, the flock finally reached the warm, sunlit land. The trees were heavy with fruit, and the air was filled with the scent of blooming flowers. The birds sang a song of triumph, their voices rising in joyful harmony. Mira landed softly on a branch, her heart bursting with pride and gratitude. She had made it, not because she was the biggest or the fastest, but because she had discovered the power within herself. She had faced her fears, trusted her spirit, and inspired others along the way. From that day forward, Mira's song was the sweetest in the forest, not because it was the loudest, but because it was filled with the strength of her journey. Her notes carried a message to all who listened, that true power comes from within, and that even the smallest bird can soar to great heights when they believe in themselves. And so, the little bird who once doubted her own wings became a legend. Her story whispered from tree to tree, from nest to nest. Young birds grew up hearing of Mira's courage, learning that their own doubts could be overcome, that their own dreams could be reached. And whenever the stars shone bright in the night sky, they remembered Elder Luma's words, that every star, no matter how small, has the power to light the way. In the end, Mira's greatest discovery was not the distant land or the strength of her wings, but the realization that the true power to change her life, to rise above fear, to help others, to reach new heights, was always there, quietly waiting within her heart. The world is full of challenges and uncertainties. Just like the Great Migration, there will be days when the winds are against you, when the mountains seem too high and the rivers too wide. There will be moments when you feel small, unnoticed, or unsure of your path. But remember Mira's journey. Remember that your value is not measured by how you compare to others, but by the courage and determination you hold inside. Each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your dreams. Each obstacle you overcome makes you stronger. And when you find the courage to believe in yourself, you not only change your own life, you inspire others to do the same. So spread your wings, lift your eyes to the stars, and trust in the power within you. For like Mira the little bird, you are stronger, braver, and more capable than you ever imagined. The journey may be long and the way uncertain, but with faith in yourself, you can soar to heights you never thought possible. Never underestimate the quiet strength that lies inside you. Let your unique song be heard. Let your light shine, guiding others through their own darkness. And when you doubt, remember that even the smallest bird with a heart full of hope can make the greatest journey of all. The power within you is real, waiting to be discovered. Embrace it, nurture it, and let it carry you toward the life you dream of. For the world needs your song, your courage, and your light. Now more than ever, if this story touched you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Like, comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more human stories that matter.